Oh shit. Jiro got knocked up and he gave birth to this goddamn chapter. Oh my god. Anyway, Jiro got his head knocked the fuck off. But what happened was his head was replaced by somebody else's soul from that goddamn Buddha ball, somebody that he snatched from one of the damn whatchamacallums, the blue nitros. Anyway, he's talking to Neo. I mean, this motherfucking Neo just looks like shit. I mean, this motherfucker is really, I mean, he looks like a walking pile of meatballs, like he's a floating spaghetti monster or something like that. And he's got Acacia's face on him. This shit is ridiculous. And it's some nasty shit. And he's talking to him and whatnot. He's touching him and whatnot. And then he catches him off guard and hits him with this damn imperial knocking or whatever it was, million knocking. Maximilian Pegasus knocking. That's what that was. It's Maximilian Pegasus knocking. And he's knocking the fuck out of this dude. He's hitting him in a million different spots. I'm guessing that's why he calls it that. And it knocked his ass. Then he pulls out the Buddha ball. Remember the little Buddha ball that he took from the Blue Nitro? And it's broken to show for a fact that he did get killed. He said, I had a feeling I might get killed, which is the reason why I pulled out one of those, took one of the Buddha balls from the dude, right? Now, here's the thing. That pretty much confirmed Jiro wasn't as strong as we expected. Why? Because he thought he was going to die. When the Blue Nitro was putting a working on him and put an arch in his back, when the Blue Nitros made him put an arch in his back, when he was like, when he was doing that, that shit was really hurting him. Oh my god. Now, let's not get it twisted. Jiro would have beaten all those Nitros. Don't get it twisted now. But they would have put an arch in his back. He'd have came out like this, like fucking Red Fox. You know, his back would have been all caved in like that. He'd have had some back problems, like a big titty broad. Now, anyway, he knocks Neo and tells him that he knocked everything but his mouth. He said, I want to see what that mouth do. So he told him, he says, when you were crying about Froze dying, and back when we were having fun and we were drinking and smoking weed and doing meth, and back when we were smoking crack and injecting heroin, he said, when we were smiling about all that stuff and laughing and, you know, and when I bust your head open, remember that gash on his head? When I bust your head open when we first fought and you seen me as a damn threat and you still let me live? He said, was that genuine or was this all an act? Because in Jiro's eyes, all the people that he sees using their gourmet demons are using their gourmet demons. We don't see people being used by their gourmet demons, not the strong guys. They usually are in control, right? That's what we usually see. So in his mind, he's thinking Acacia is doing this stuff. So he wanted to know if this was all an act. And Acacia didn't answer him. Now, the other Blue Nitro, what's his name, Adam, he says, oh, shit. He says, should I get in there? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Should I? Maybe. He said, because he said, I got to use the can to get rid of Jiro. He said, I can't fuck with Jiro. He said, but if I use the can and Neo sees it, he's going to know. He's going to look at me. This is what Neo's going to say. Who's that for? When he see the can, he's going to say, who's that for? And you already know what Adam's going to say. Well, me and Smokey, I got to walk Smokey down to his house. And then he's going to tell Adam, he's going to say, man, it's not like that. Me and your mother, we would have never moved to his neighborhood if we had known you need a can to walk down the damn street. That's what he told Adam. That's what Adam would have happened to Adam had he walked out there with that fucking can in his hand. Acacia would look right at him and said, "Now you think you're a man with that can in your hand, huh?" And then Adam would have told him, "I'm a man without it." He said, "Put these up. Put the fucking can down, right?" He's gonna tell him, "Put the fucking can down." Adam gonna put the can down. He's gonna be scared as hell. He's gonna put the can down, and he's gonna do this. He's gonna say, "Now you're a man," and kill his ass. He said, my son Jiro, he picked up a can too. He had to learn out the hard way. 1,000 years old. You got a choice. These all you need. Killed his ass. So that Adam was kind of scared about doing that. So Neo told Jiro to come on. He said, "Get your ass over here." He said, "I brought you in this world and I can take you out. Well, I didn't really bring you in this world, but I raised you in this world and I can raise you out." You know, so that's what he said. He said, "I can unraise you and unborn you." So Jiro, he says, "I want to answer. Just tell me, was that shit real?" And you see his tongue split up, right? And he says, "You fucked up by not knocking my mouth." He said, "My tongue got so good from eating pussy, I can go ahead and unknock this million knocking like it's nothing." So he unknocked himself, right? And then Jiro, he gets ready to use his, our favorite. When I seen the damn word, I started getting hyped. He said, "All right, here we go. Grand knocking, right? Boom, went for the fucking ground. He did the dab on this side like this and tucked the shit down like this. Look at his hand. Look at his stance. He hit the dab, bow, came like this that was the super grand knocking. Oh man. And he did it in the band though. Now he knocked from the vacant. No, I'm joking. But anyway, he went ahead and tried to do the grand knocking. Fucking Neo got underneath his damn hand before he could do it, right? And he stopped him. He stopped the grand knock. He ate the fucking grand knocking. He said, "I eat shit like that." He said, "I told you I eat a lot of pussy." So that tells you right there, I can eat that attack. That's how he's able to eat so many attacks. From this dude's been around for millions of years. Well, I don't know about it wasn't millions. Was it millions? Yeah, it was millions of years. He ate plenty of pussy. So eating those attacks is nothing for him. That's nothing for him. He put his damn hand all up in the dude's mouth. Oh, yo, it looked like a porno. This is like gay porn. Because what you call my man shit. Neo put this shit all up in his damn mouth, all down his throat. He deep throating this damn Neo shit. The dude dirty as a motherfucker. I would be pissed. I'd be like, "Damn, you don't get this shit up out my mouth." So he did this thing called damage knocking release. He told them that the damage knocking actually doesn't get rid of damage. He said it holds it in you. It keeps it right down in your asshole, right? And if it gets released all at once, you would take all the damage. So that means that you can release the damage that was knocked, which you should do it, but do it in spurts. Just release a little bit, just a little bit at a time. Jiro didn't know that. And he said, "Motherfucker, I taught you everything you know. I'm the real knocking master." This would have been a perfect life for you the perfect life. This would have been the perfect time for one of them hats to go over Neo's head, and then they say thug life, and he's like this. And it just say savage mode on the bottom like that. For real. He said, "Man, I taught you every fucking thing you know." He said, you thought you was gonna pull a fast one on me, huh? Now, this is the first thing I thought of. He taught everything Jiro knows, right? When his tongue came out from eating all that pussy, his tongue came out in like 10 different pieces. Who does that? Midora. So he taught Midora everything he knows. So he knows everything. He knows Midora's fighting style. He probably taught Ichiru his whole fighting style too. So if that's the case, He knows fucking Egyptian world. Egyptian world? Where the fuck I get that from? Minority world. He knows the pussy eating technique that Midori uses. So he probably could use Hunger Space, Minority World. He could use all the knocking techniques. Come on now. This motherfucker probably know all that shit. This dude's been around for so long, right? He probably fought so many people that had those abilities and studied them. Not only that, he probably was inside of people that used those techniques. He's been revived a few times, quite a few times. So within those times he was revived, he was learning shit from the people he was in, I guess. That's what I think. I think all those knocking techniques, I think he probably learned a bunch of them from different people. One person probably knew grand knocking. One person probably knew eternal knocking or whatever. And he put all that shit together. He knew the tongue shit. He knew how to eat pussy. He probably knows Minority World. He probably knows Minority Report. He probably knows Hunger Space. To me, I'm thinking he knows all that shit. So anyway, Jiro gets this shit knocked out of him, right? And he tried to use damage knocking, right? Which works. I think the damage knocking kept him alive longer. He was getting ready to get taken out. So he used the damage knocking. So it's like a loop like this. He said the damage knocking is not going to work. This is what Acacia says, or Neo says. He said the damage knocking will not work because it's too much damage all at once. I'm thinking it is knocking some damage, but it's too much to intake, but it's going to slow the process down. He said can't take it in all at once. So it's not going to work. I think it kept him alive longer. I'm thinking that Jiro may have known that he was going to die and use the damage knocking just to stay alive long enough to get, to say what he need to say. What you call him? Midori. Acacia, he tells him, he said, I had to punish you. He said, I'm your father. I'm your father. You only get one. I'm your fucking father. I had to punish you. No, I'm joking. But he said something about him having to punish him and farewell, gave him a good send-off. And then he said those tears were fake. Basically, he faked everything. I think that's bullshit. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's bullshit. He could have eaten Jiro and powered up a little, even if it was just a little bit, right? Jiro tells Neo not to tell Midori that the whole thing was a scam. He said he still believes it. He's still naive. He's a young boy. I don't want to fuck the young boy's head up. He said let him at least keep dreaming. That's what turned him away from the lifestyle of the damn savage. You remember he used to be a savage. But here's why I think it's bullshit. The first off, he could have eaten them and powered up, even if it's just a little bit, right? Why he choose? And he chose to do the damage knocking and make Jiro just implode. Like Jiro just explode and that's it. He's gone. He's out of here. He's in the soul world now, right? He could have just eaten him. Acacia is on the inside fighting. Acacia is fighting from the inside. He forced Neo to use the fucking damage knock and release to kill Jiro, but leave his soul intact. Because if Neo would have eaten him, it would be nothing left. Neo ate dying slime. He was eating regular people. If he could eat regular people and eat dying slime, why wouldn't he eat Jiro? So that was bullshit. Acacia, I think, did all that stuff. The tears he was crying for Froze, all that stuff was real. It could have been an act, but why would it be an act? For what? What would he get out of it? For what? I wouldn't understand it. Oh, and we should call him Jiro seems to be demonless. I don't think he needed a demon, to be honest. Let's keep it real. unless you're super, I mean, you got to be top notch pop. You got to be top notch pop in order to be able to lock, with Jiro. So he didn't need a demon. Let's get that straight. But the reason why I think Jiro was killed and not eaten was because Acacia's fighting with Neo in order to make sure that he didn't just totally annihilate Jiro. And that way Jiro is at least still alive some type of way. I think the same thing about Midori. All that stuff he did with them was real. But that was Acacia, that wasn't Neo. I think Neo was taking over him at some point in time. The Blue Nitros, I think he made a deal with them to seal himself so nobody else would be killed by Neo. I think that's what Acacia did. That's what I think he was planning this whole time. Because he could just, like I said, he could have just ate Jiro. But he chose not to. On top of that, he's staying in fucking Neo mode. Shoot, why he keep going to Neo? He stays in Neo mode and just keep going to Acacia mode here and there. Why wouldn't he just stay in Acacia mode? That's what most of the people do. They don't just move around just staying in the demon form. So I don't get that. I'm thinking that that Acacia was being controlled by the Neo. When he met up with Pear and they ate each other, which made no fucking sense, but they ate each other in order to stay alive. I think right there, the dude, what's his name, Pear, and the Blue Nitros don't seem to be evil. Just in case you're wondering, I don't think they're evil. I think they just either they need to eat planets or whoever they work for eat planets. They work for Galactus or whatever. They're not. I don't think they're really evil. They told them, "Yo, you got a motherfucker named Neo inside you, and he's gonna destroy everything. We need to seal you forever." That's what I think happened, and I think Acacia agreed with it in order to make sure that Neo wouldn't be able to hurt anything else. He probably did it when Neo was asleep. Remember, some of these gourmet demons could sleep inside you, right? So he probably waited for Neo to go to sleep or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he do. Probably waited for that, then told the Blue Nitros, "Yo, I'm down with it." So anyway, we cut back to Joa versus Midori, right? Now he turns into Froze form in order to fight against Midori. He says, your power is just absolute. I don't think I can beat you. But when it comes to this food shit, he said, when it comes to cooking crack, that's where I can beat you. He said, I know how to cook that shit. And he turns into Joa. I mean, he turns into Froze, right? But here's the problem. The motherfucker already looked just like Froze said, with cracks all on his face. That's it. So what's the big deal with him turning like Froze? I understand Midori's like, oh damn, I gotta fight against my old teacher, my mom. Person gave me life. Titties I've been sucking on for the last little while. I gotta turn on her. I understand that, but the motherfucker looked just like Froze before. So it shouldn't have been too much of a jump. He should still be able to fight her. That's what I'm saying. He should be able to still fight the fucking broad like fighter. That's what I think. But yeah, like I said, good chapter. I'm gonna give this chapter 5 out of 5. I think Acacia is fighting with Neo, kept Neo from killing Jiro, so Jiro's still alive. He can come back someday. Ichiru can come back. I think that if Neo fights against Midori, which he probably will, if Midori, gets past Joa and all that kind of stuff, he's not going to eat him. I think he's going to kill him. And then the three brothers are going to be back together. And they'll be like, yo, with Midori going to look at each of them like, I know I killed you, but I'm sorry, man. We cool. They're like, yeah, it ain't no big deal. And they're going to be laughing and shit. They're going to be like, you want to get something to drink? He said, yeah, you killed me, but that was cool. No big deal. So everybody got to die someday. That's what I think going to happen, some shit like that. I think if if Midora has to fight Acacia, he's not going to kill him. I mean, he's not going to eat him, so he can leave him alive. At least in the Soul World. Okay, Yo, Mean, you want me to take Sawyer channel down next? Okay, it's done. I would never wish that on Sawyer. Sawyer's like what am I trying to say? He's like an OG of the anime community. I would consider myself an OG, but I mean he's a triple OG. Like he was down like 2 years before I got in the game. You know, back when people first started, he was one of the first ones to start that shit. Him and the dude that taught me everything I know, X71. I be joking about that. I tell people that X71 taught me everything. He didn't teach me everything, but he did teach me some things. I did learn from him, and he was the first channel I started watching. He was the guy that got me involved with the anime community. So yeah, I'm not lying when I said X71 got me involved with this stuff. But I'll be exaggerating with you know, in terms of the role he actually played. Game Manic also helped out too. Okay, Mean, get you some tea tree oil for that itchy ass beard. My beard's not itchy. Okay, Mean, you should have left the pick in your head. My head. Oh, it isn't. Oh, I took it out. Oh, my bad. Okay, I should have left the pick in my head. It don't matter. Okay, note that Jiro didn't get eaten by Neo. His energy is still out there somewhere. He might see Jiro again later. See? He didn't eat him. Okay, Adam's still going out. Adam's still going to go out in the streets with that can, even though Acacia told him not to. He said, I'm still going to hit the streets with this can. And you think you're a man with that can in your hand, don't you? Okay, Neo gonna tell him, yeah, put that can down, Adam, and get knocked out like the Red Nitro used to. Yeah, put that can down, Adam, and get knocked out. Oh man, yo, that's what's gonna happen. He said, beat him down, beat you down. He said, fucking Jiro, knock you down, knock you up, knock you in, knock you out. He said, what you call him, Jiro? I mean, Jiro's like, yo, what you doing, man? That's a blue nitro. And he said, shut up, 4-5, knock you out like I did this bitch. Remember that? Okay, this whole time, Jiro was a perpetrator. Nigga wasn't no damn knocking master. He was perpetrating the fraud. He was no knocking. He was a knocking master. It's just that Acacia was the real master. Acacia probably taught Midora all that tongue action. To be honest, I think it's almost confirmed now. And if Acacia taught Jiro and Midora what they know, what makes you think that he didn't teach Ichigo the same thing? Get where I'm coming from? You hear me knocking? Well, let me in. Anyway, imagine Neo putting his nasty ass puss ball filled arm in your mouth. Oh yeah, put that all in your mouth. Okay, that's worse than the strong hand nigga from Scary Movie. Yup. Also, did y'all see that movie? Was it Straight to Hell or something like that? It was a movie where this girl was going to go to hell or something like that, and it was some type of spirit was chasing her or something like that, and they put a hand in her mouth. It was like that. I was watching that movie with one of my friends. Well, actually, it was 3 of my friends was there, right? And you see the damn hand go in the girl's mouth like this, and she's like, and the first thing I said, it looked like a damn porno. We just started laughing. Oh man, it was funny as hell. Okay, damn, Jiro was an amazing character. Yes, he was. Okay, I'm truly worried for Mean's health. From the way he was itching his beard, it makes me believe he really does eat booty. No, I wasn't. I haven't scratched my beard not one time in this whole review. So what are you talking about? Okay, Tekken just said nigga in his live stream. Tekken. Oh shit. Oh shit. For real? Oh man. I got to see it. Bankai, first Bankai, now Tekken. Oh man. Oh well. Okay, next chapter, Midora versus Joa. The chapter after Neo versus Midora. Oh, the chapter after that. Okay, the chapter after the God after that God appears. Okay, chapter 400 Toriko ends. No, Toriko does not end. They got a lot of loose ends they need to tie up. Where did the blue nitro come from? Who do they work for? Do they work for anybody? Why are they cooking planets? They were cooking planets before Neo. Neo can't be the final boss. Remember they said the gourmet demon, whatever? It was supposed to be like some gourmet super demon or something like that of nightmares or whatever. I don't think they confirmed that to be Neo. You get what I'm saying? They said they kept cooling down the sun. How did they do that? Was that the gourmet demon that they're talking about, the super demon? To me, I don't think Neo is the final boss. I really don't. Cause he's just a damn demon that eats shit. That's all he is. And there's so many loose ends. Toriko really never used blue. Toriko didn't use, I'm gonna say yellow or green. He might be green or green. He didn't use yellow or green. You know, he didn't master either one. Komatsu still got to master his Super Saiyan form. It's so much shit need to be tied up. Okay, the whole thing with it's my man Starjin. You know, that whole fight with Neo and then the Komatsu probably gonna cook for Neo or something like that. He gonna cook something that's gonna be called food knocking or something like that. When you eat it, it knocks you, and you just be like this. Oh shit! I think he gonna cook God. It's gonna be God, but he's gonna put some knocking food in it or something like that. So he's gonna eat God. He's gonna be like, ooh wee. That's what he's gonna say. Ooh wee, God is good. He's like, God is good, and then he's gonna say, wait, hold on, what the fuck going on? And be frozen like that. And then he's gonna say that's Jiro's old his favorite plate. Okay, can humans be revived? I don't think so unless it's coming through a medium like the people in Blue Grill. Well, Don Slime said humans can be revived if they got their body back. People that some people that lost their souls were revived. So I think so. I think it just takes more for humans to be revived. Maybe a human can be revived just like a gourmet demon can, you know, go inside another human's body. But if you're just a regular human, it wouldn't really mean anything, right? And the gourmet souls or whatever are inside of like food and whatnot. So they coming back out of the spirit world, aren't they? So that's going on. So I think they can be revived. I think humans may have some special circumstances that, you know, differs from gourmet demons. Okay, Don Slime was going to bring back Ichiru, just bring his soul through the gate. Okay, right, but okay, yada 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 yada. Okay, Mean, you got me cracking up with the Friday shit. I was cracking my own self up, man. You know how hard it was for me to fight from just busting out laughing and just stop the review and just be like, okay, I quit. Let me go ahead and start laughing. Okay, Mean, you opposed to eating ass? Nope. I never said I eat ass, but what you mean by, if you mean do I eat ass? No. But am I opposed as in do I care if other people do? No. I don't see the big deal. That's what they want to do. Fuck it. Let them do what they do. Shit, look, they gonna do it whether you know or not. You might not know it, but they're still doing it. So what? Okay, what about fucking in the booty, aka boo it blood shit? I have no clue what you're talking about. But if you mean butt sex, hey, if that's what they want to do, let them do that. Okay, I think Jiro is alive. Same with Don Slime. Jiro is alive, like not dead. So you saying that here's the problem. If you're saying that he's alive and not dead, how did he survive the attack? Because if you're saying he used one of them damn balls, that wouldn't work because the amount of damage he took was enough to kill him more than once. How many balls did he have? You get what I'm saying? It would have killed off a few of those balls. Okay, same with Don Slime. Yeah, Don Slime, I think, is still alive. He's just only a little piece of him, and he got to regenerate or whatever. Okay, why do y'all think Toriko is ending soon? Y'all tripping with that shit. It's so much shit that ain't explained. Right, that's what I think. Because Don Slime is alive due to the Nitro getting a piece of him. Okay, Blue Nitro come from the Blue universe. They're gourmet demons. All they do is consume things. Right. Okay. They started cooking planets though. That's for damn sure. And Jiro might be a type of demon. Shit, he kind of was a demon. Okay, you expect shit to be explained in a ridiculous series such as this? Yes. Okay, there are so many universes left. Okay, there are still many universes left. Okay, you want to explain? Okay, yada yada yada. Okay, Nitro thought they needed to seal him instead of killing him. They do. They can't, because if they kill him, then he's gonna come back. Okay, grammar mistake. Can nigga ask what them what the themes of Toriko? Okay, yada yada. I demand an answer. I don't have an answer for you. Okay, do you listen to Japanese anime music? Nope. I can't understand it. I mean, I like certain songs. Like if I hear certain songs, I like them, but I don't go out looking for them because I can't understand them. It's like listening to a instrumental for me. I can listen to an instrumental. Don't get me wrong. I can listen to an instrumental and enjoy it. But for some reason, for me, I like lyrics. And if it's no lyrics and it feels like something missing. So I can listen to the beat and be like, oh yeah, that's a nice beat. But it's just gonna feel like something missing, and I can't really attach myself to it. Okay, but anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Peace. Ichiryu was looking at Neo in the afterlife. Him and Don Slime might do something. Maybe so. Rocket League tonight? Probably so.